So habit stacking is a concept that became popular in James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. So the idea is it's pretty simple when now we've got a bit of an example to use. So instead of trying to implement a brand new routine, we just attach a habit to an existing one. So the formula that James Clear speaks of is after I do this existing habit, I will do this new habit. And the example that I gave was while I'm preparing my daughter's lunch boxes and cutting up some fruit and vegetables for them, I will cut up some extra fruit and vegetables and put it in a container for my morning tea the next day at work. Some other examples could be after I make my morning coffee, I'll drink a glass of water. After I finish my last client session, I'll write down my priorities for the next day. It didn't require me to find more time in my day. And as helping professionals and leaders, the issue is that we don't have more time. There's not, we all have limited resources in the day, and time is one of our most precious resource. I quite often say that time is one of the resources that we don't have unlimited amounts of. So we need to think about what can we implement that's not going to require so much time from us. And one thing I've noticed when working with a little helping professionals and leaders is that many of us try to create new habits and we try to make too many changes at any one time or have too many goals that we set for our health and well-being at any given time, which is really difficult when we're already tired, we're already mentally fatigued from carrying the mental load of our professional roles and then our lives outside of work as well. It can be helpful just to think about what am I already doing that I can build on. And when I mentioned that we can have that inner critic inside that's saying like, I should do this, I should do that, I should eat regularly, I should have a stretch break in between online meetings. And that kind of thinking is actually often what's holding us back. And it then puts like a block or a barrier in place for us actually taking the next step, because we're not looking at the habits that we're already doing. And often if we look at our days, our work days, our life outside of work as well, there's often really supportive and helpful habits that we're already doing that we can build upon. So if you live in an apartment complex that has an elevator, a lift, and you're on the third floor, you already need to get from the ground floor up to the third floor. It's inevitable, unless you want to stay in the lobby all night long, it's inevitable you need to eventually go up to your level that you live on. So instead of taking the elevator every time, could you take the stairs? So often it's about making those swaps as well without starting a whole new routine. And it's just about making those small changes. And it's not about doing things perfectly or looking at every single change you want to make to your health and well-being, for example, and making changes in every area. And starting small and seeing those small wins is often the catalyst to then encourage you, motivate you to then look at what can you do next. Every morning when you have your coffee, can you stack on to that habit and have a glass of water afterwards? And when you've been doing that consistently, say for a few weeks, you can say, okay, what can I focus on next?